Good morning, everybody. Hi, Belle. And of course, here comes Honey. She's got to see what's going on. Anyways, I'm sure some of you may have noticed that I've had a few trolls invade my channel. Well, you know, it was to be expected. It's no great surprise. Anyways, these trolls brought up a subject that I probably should have touched on a while back, and I just had other things to deal with. So I'm taking this opportunity to deal with the issue. That is a person's weight in relation to the horse that they can ride. Okay, I know that this is going to come to a shock to some of you, you know, but try to bear with me here. I'm overweight. Yeah, let's be blunt, I'm fat. Hey, you know, I know it's a shock, you know, and you would never have even known it if it hadn't been for the trolls. I know that. But anyways, the reason is neither here nor there. It's a struggle, okay? And yes, there are reasons, but I'm not going to go into it because everybody with a weight problem has their own issues. So it's neither here nor there, okay? Just for the record, I just had my physical for work. I am perfectly healthy. I've got no problems whatsoever associated with being overweight, okay? So just to clear that up. Anyways, there is a ratio that we use when it comes to determining if a person can ride a horse or not. And that is that you should not be more than 20 to 25% of the horse's weight. Okay? I know my weight. I know Honey's weight. Boy, do I know Honey's weight. Yeah, I think we're having a race to see who can be fatter. Anyways. Also, Honey is considered a draft pony, which means her bone structure is more dense, more robust than, say, this fine little girl right here. Now, granted, she's just a 2-year-old, so she's going to be getting bigger and stronger, but we'll just use her as a size reference. There is no way, with my weight, that I would dream of getting on her. Could she carry my weight? Yeah, she probably could. But would it be fair to her? In my opinion, no, it would not. I once went to a training clinic where there was this guy who was at least half again, if not more, the size of me. And the horse that he had in for training to ride was not much bigger than this little lady here. And the trainer is a well-known trainer, big name, actually had him get on the horse. In my opinion, he was too big for that horse, and you could see the horse strain under his weight. However, we were not riding on a trail. We were not going to round up any cattle. We were not jumping jumps. They were just walking around in an indoor arena, and he did not go very far. And then he got off, and I don't think he got back on that horse again. Now, maybe he realized himself that he was too big for that horse. I don't know. I didn't discuss it with him. Okay? Honey does not strain under my weight. I would never ever get on a horse that I felt, based on their bone structure and their musculation, okay, how their muscles are, I would never get on a horse that I felt could not handle my weight. Another factor that goes into what size person can go on what size horse is their riding ability and how well they are balanced. I am an extremely balanced rider. I've been told that by several people. I can sit on a horse's back in the saddle with a loose cinch and I don't come off, so long as I'm sitting square in the saddle. Okay? I've had that happen before several times, and when the only way I know that the cinch is loose is when I go to get off and the saddle moves. But still, even when I'm getting off, I try to be as balanced as possible. Now, if you are a green rider and you are my size, no, you're not going to get on Honey. Okay? No. I might, depending on your weight, okay, I might put you on the bareback pad for a few minutes, but there's a lot of things that go into determining whether or not you should be on a horse's back, okay? And with my knowledge, my years of experience, and being concerned about the horse's welfare, yeah, I will tell you if you can or cannot. There was a guy visiting here not that long ago that was larger than me, and he wanted to ride. There was no way. I told the owner of the property here, there's no way he's getting on Honey. There's no way. As good as she is, there's no way. He was just too big for her. So that's what I did. Now, I don't want to discourage anybody. If you're overweight like me, or more so, I don't want to discourage you from getting involved in horses. Okay, horses can be extremely therapeutic. You don't have to ride a horse to interact with them. Okay, there's a lot of things you can do, and interacting with the horses is healthy for you on so many factors. Not just the interaction with the animal itself, but also everything that goes into caring for the animal. I just had to walk around this whole farm practically to get to where I could fetch her from where she was, because the gate situation has changed here and I was not aware of it. So I've done a lot of walking so far today, which is good. It's good for me. With my job, I don't walk enough. So that and also, you know, the lugging the bags of feed, putting up hay, mucking the fields. There's so much physical labor involved with caring for horses. Unless, of course, you've got big bucks and you want to pay for a totally full care facility. Okay? Then you're not going to get quite the benefit. However, if you're riding the horse, let's just say Dr. Phil got blasted real bad one time when there was an overweight person in his audience, and they were talking about weight issues, and she volunteered that she wanted to go horseback riding. And he said, inaccurately I might add, that what exercise is there in riding a horse? All you do is sit there. You don't do it. The horse does all the work. No. If you are riding properly, you are using your whole body, your arms, your legs, your seat, your gut, every part of your body you are using in order to properly ride and balance on that animal. Okay? Horseback riding is work if you do it properly. Now, if you're just on a hack horse, on a trail chain, and you have no experience, you just get up in the saddle and your main concern is just, you know, hanging onto that horn and just sitting there, okay, you're not using your muscles properly. The kind of riding I do, I'm using my leg muscles, both my calves and my thighs. I'm using my arms, I'm using my seat, I'm using my gut, I'm using my whole body in order to properly be balanced. Okay, and believe me, sometimes this girl can give me a real workout. So Dr. Phil got blasted for that. Anybody who knows anything about horseback riding knows it is work. Yes, there is physical taxing on your muscles. So don't let that discourage you, people. If you're overweight like me, that does not mean that you cannot interact with the horses. You've got to find the right horse. Okay, if you're not experienced in horseback riding, but you want to get involved, get a horse whose bone structure and muscles and also their temperament, which is very important, matches yours. Okay? And I hope you all are not discouraged and that you do actually interact with these beautiful animals.